This is the card we're going to be doing today. This is a monochromatic card. Isn't it pretty the way I've done this? I've cut it away. I use one sheet of designer series paper to make 2 cards. Now the second card is going to be slightly different from this one because it's a different piece of the paper. And I didn't get out a piece of paper. But anyways, I will show you this designer series paper. It is called Beautiful Gallery, and there's a suite that goes with this. And it's all the muted shades. You could make scenes out of cards, which I'm planning on doing. Isn't that pretty? It's just subdued, but it's beautiful. This is the one I used for the backing. I love this one. I love the color. I love the smears of ink on it, and it makes it look like wood. But this would make a beautiful frame picture. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that one's supposed to be up. Try to keep them in order so I know where they are in the back. This one you could just put it up as a picture and put it in a frame. They're beautiful. There's another one, just very basic. This is trees, and you got gray wood, gray granite, and gray. I love this one. I love the boat. I love water. And you've got wood paneling kind of thing. This is the one I used. That's from another. That one. So I took it and I cut the whole sheet up, like literally the whole sheet. This one is this one right here. It is, this came off, and most of this came off. It came through here, and I just, that flower is this flower, this one, and then this one, but all this came off. And I just cut it in that shape. I cut out, where is it? I cut this out of designer series paper, or of the Impressions Abloom dies, and I used this one right here. That's the only die that I used from that set. Didn't use any stamps, just that. And then I put this without this frame around it, and I put it on top of here, and then I flipped it over, and I marked what I had to cut off on the back. Then I cut it off. First I cut this out around here, so that I stopped here with that leaf, cut that off, and cut that off down here. So you just go around there. And then I put this with just this basic beige one and marked it and cut it out, so that then you have your oval shape. I ran this through the with the embossing folder, distressed tile, exposed brick, that's what it is, exposed brick. And I used, let me see, hope the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. and then I used With Sympathy. That's the right words, and this is Unbounded Love. And then I used the basic beige ribbon and the antique pearls. I think that's, and the back is Mossy Meadow. This is that designer series paper I showed you, and this is this designer series paper. So the one I'm going to be doing now is this one. And it's right here. So I cut around everything and came down and cut out, literally cut out that flower, and then came in and cut this flower out. So then that is going to fit right there. It's a little bit smaller than this one. That's okay. No one's going to see this one. If they see this one, they're not going to see this one, or vice versa. And then I took this and cut that out, and that is right there. And then this that I cut off, this one is going to be going inside this card. And it's going to go up here. Now I'm going to cut off a piece, but I'm going to show you that when I do this, so that this isn't coming down quite so far. But I just cut out the whole thing because it's just easier instead of doing that. And I wanted to show you what I was doing. And then there was that one's this right here. These two pieces that were cut off, I cut them up, and that's what I use for the front of this envelope. Now, for the design, this envelope flap, because I only had 2 of those, so this envelope is going to have this designer series paper on the flap, and you cut 2 inches off the side, and then you have, this is 3 7/8, and it's 5 1/8 length, but you have 2 inches here, which is the size of the flap. So I've got 2 cards with basically 3 sheets of the 6x6 designer series paper. 2 of those, 1 for each card, and 1 of these. And then I've used everything except this little tiny strip in here. So I hope that explains everything to you. But anyways, we will get started. The longest part was doing the fussy cutting and cutting things out. But I don't mind that at all. I know some people don't, but I love the look of this card. It's monochromatic. I absolutely love that. And we will just we're gonna, actually I'm gonna bring in and we're gonna put this up here, and I am going to take and cut that much off so that it doesn't come down on my card that much. So there'll be room to write name and have the salutation go across it and everything. So we will get started. Gluing. So how's everybody doing today? It has cooled off here. We had Rain last night, rain this morning, so it's a much cooler day than it was yesterday. Yesterday we went to Costco and then out for supper, just the two of us. We don't do that very often, and it was wonderful. So get this together. We normally have 2 kids in tow, so being able to spend time, just the 2 of us, was so nice. And we went for fish and chips because we both love fish and chips. We love other things too, but when we go, Archie's is real close to Costco, so it's not too far out of our way, and we love it. So that's what we did. Now I'm grabbing this. This is like 5.5, 6 inches. Well, yeah, 5.5. And this is going to go like that. Flip it over. Grab my there we go. There we go. Now, just going to glue this one down. Oh, come on. There we are. It's getting low. Get this on. Get my border. There. Have that ready, Andy. While I glue my flap. Yeah, I might just go like this. Save time. I guess I can't talk and work at the same time today. Just want to make sure that that's down at the crease. I just moved it. There. Yeah. Okay. Cut this off. There. Now I can put that aside. This can go in here. There we go. Sorry, I forgot to finish the inside for you. I'm using my Mossy Meadow ink, and this is with Sympathy, and I'm just putting it right there. And so we can write the name there and who it's from down below. Sorry about that. Bye now.